Good morning, all participants. Today, we are here for organizing inter conference on impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medical, engineering, education, and humanities on 28th June 2025. This conference was organized by Eklab University, Damoh, Madhya Pradesh, Research Foundation of India, Council of Academic Research and Education Organization, Higher Education Institute, JHARF, Academic Research Guide Association, and Edu Academic Incorporation. This conference focused for multidisciplinary criteria which impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, engineering, education, and humanities. Actually, this conference focused for the multidisciplinary criteria so that people, scholars, academicians can interact their thoughts between of different scholars, different discipline persons, for interchanging their thoughts for different multidisciplinary themes. If we're talking about Ekluv University, Ekluv University is committed to new achievers in the life and career through a value-based industry, relevant and future-ready education program. Ekluv University is a career-driven private university focused on innovation, interdisciplinary skill-based learning, quality placement, and exemplary faculty. The university is promoted by Pujyashri Samdarsinas and public trust established in 2000. Group has been a trusted name in education for over 20 years. The university is recognized by the MP Private University Regulatory Commission. I would like to say thanks Dr. Sudha Malia ma'am, who provide that platform for the interest conference related to multidisciplinary criteria. I would like to say thanks Professor Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain ji, Vice Chancellor, Ekluv University, Damoh. I would like to say thanks Registrar of the institution, Sir Marshall. This conference based on multidisciplinary criteria organized by Ekluv University in association with RFI-CARE and Research Foundation of India. I would like to say welcome Chief Managing Director, Research Foundation of India, Professor Dr. Sukumar Gupta, Dr. Saurabh Jain, Chairman, Research Foundation of India and Director, RFI-CARE. On focus of this conference, I would like to proceed the session related to inaugural and welcome contemporary. First, I would like to discuss about Research Foundation of India. Research Foundation of India is strictly working for the social upliftment and higher education quality and Indian research promotions in the form of events like conference, seminar, workshops, symposia, and other activities. RFI works for the integration of intellectual ideas across the globe to fulfill the thrust of innovation of humanities. Research Foundation of India and RFI-CARE is concerned with the improving the education process by encouraging scholarly inquiry related to education and practical application of research results. RFI is working for research and development for higher education. It has signed MOU with top university from like Symbiosis, AIT, Thailand, SAYS, SKDU, Apex, Ekluv, Bhimrao Ambedkar University, DFEB, Atal Bihari Vajpayee Hindi University, Gujarati University, and many more. RFI members are faculty, researchers, graduate students, and other distinguished professionals with rich and diverse expertise in education research. RFI does not take any financial sponsor from any government body. Now, I would like to focus for Professor Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain, sir. He is presiding over Vice Chancellor of Ekluv University, Damoh, having near about 35+ years of experience in teaching and research academics. Now, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain, sir, for your inaugural speech. Please, sir. Okay. I think the sir is busy in some other meetings. Now, I would like to proceed. Chairman Dr. Saurabh Jain. Dr. Saurabh Jain, Chairman and CEO of Research Foundation of India, is also appointed as Vice President of World Federation of Science and Technology and President of Engineering Research Foundation. Dr. Jain also involved in RFI-CARE consultancy services, named Education Research Analysis Private Limited. Along with his involvement in number of companies like ISSI, Edu Academic INC, ERGA, ERF, Accentech, Blueprint, Black Pearl, and different publications related to higher education policies. He awarded as a gold medalist in Master of Technology from Government Engineering College. He did first doctorate in Power System Engineering and second doctorate in Control System Engineering. Has organized more than 1,000 plus international and national events like conferences, FDPs, STPs, and workshops. He has published more than 200 research articles in international journal with published 45 reference and edited books. Dr. Jain has 13 patents and copyright has published from India and out of India. His expertise of solar and renewable energy concept. So I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Saurabh Kumar Jain, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. I would like to say thanks, A Club University. A special thanks to Honorable Chairman Dr. Sudha Malaya ma'am, Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain ji, Vice Chancellor, A Club University, Dumoy, for providing such a wonderful platform for interchanging the thoughts of related to information technology. How can we utilize for the multidisciplinary goals? For this conference, we have received near about 50 plus articles. Everyone can have a good look of souvenir of Intercept conference. This conference having papers related to multidisciplinary criteria. So we focus for the book chapters and international ISSN number, along with some paper proceed for the Scopus index in generals. If we're talking about multidisciplinary conference, it's an academic or professional events that bring together participants from multiple fields of studies, professions, and industries to exchange our knowledge, collaborate, and explore issues that interact to different area of expertise. I would like to also thank Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, Chief Managing Director, Research Foundation of India, Professor Dr. Ajay Jain, Interdisciplinary Convener, Research Foundation of India, Dr. Manish Dubey, Central Board President, Research Foundation of India, and all board president and chapter heads. So now I would like to proceed for further procession. Thanks, Dr. Rajesh, for calling me. And again, I would like to say thanks, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain, sir, for providing such a wonderful platform for the Inters conference. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I think Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain, sir, is present. Sir, are you free? If you can, Pavan, sir? I think some network issues over there. Now, I would like to proceed for next present expert or officers of Research Foundation of India, Dr. Professor Ashok Kumar Gupta ji. Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji having BTech from MACT now MNIT Bhopal, 1979, and MTech from MANIT in 2005. He has done PGDM, New Delhi, BMS from New Delhi, LLB in 1997, and he has done doctorate in mechanical engineering from ICT. Dr. Gupta has published more than 100 research papers in national and international journals. He is having a rich 45-year experience, around 30 years of experience related to industrial field and 15 years experience in education field. Recently, Professor Dr. Sukumar Gupta visited USA and visited various renowned universities like Northern University, Boston, MA, USA, Harvard University, MIT, Boston, etc. As far as Association of RFI is concerned, he is considered as one of the founder member of RFI and RFI-CARE. Looking to his dedication and hard work in RFI and RFI-CARE, he is now promoted as Chief Managing Director. So please welcome Dr. Professor Sukumar Gupta sir for your speech related to this conference. Please welcome sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes sir.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, this is Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta, CMD RFI. I feel honored to be invited to this international conference on impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medical, engineering, education, and humanities. RFI welcomes you to attend the conference to gain knowledge and skills. We have invited scholars, students, professionals, and everyone. This international conference provides a global platform for people and professionals from global universities, research institutes, and industries working on topics related to science, engineering, education, and humanities. The conference is dedicated to sharing the latest knowledge, discoveries, and innovative ideas in the fields of engineering, education, social science, and humanities with participants. It is an excellent opportunity for expert researchers to discover, publish in top index journals, and get inspiration from experiences shared by industry experts, keynote speakers, and session speakers. The aim of this conference is to provide the most complete and reliable source of information on the recent advancements in this field. The conference covers a broad range of topics. Now it's my privilege and honor to welcome all the dignitaries, resource persons, and experts available for this conference. I'm thankful to Dr. Saurabh Kumar Jain, Chairman RFI. I'm also thankful to Dr. Ajay Jain and the entire team RFI and organizing institute. I'm thankful to all who have given their input in this conference and all participants who made this program a success. Thanks for your patience. Thank you again. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Gupta sir. Now it's time to launch the proceeding. So now I would like to say to Mr. Yogaraj for launching the international conference proceeding organized by Eklavya University, Damoh, and association with Research Foundation of India and RFI-CARE. Please. So this is a international conference proceeding on impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medical, engineering, education, and humanities. This is edited by Dr. Pavan Kumar Jain sir, and this conference is special focus for the multidisciplinary goal. This conference has approved and registered at MHRD, isbn.gov.in, Government of India. So thanks to Mr. Yogaraj. Please. Now we will focus for the technical session of the conference. If any professor or any academician related to A Club University Damoh, would you like to say or exchange their thoughts for this conference? So please welcome faculty of A Club University. If anyone want to be discuss or share your thoughts. Afterwards, we will start the technical session of the conference. Okay. Now we will focus for the technical session of this conference. That is the registration number IUD RFI 173. Bhavna Palaria. Title is Empowerment of Indian Women through Digital Education, Challenges and Opportunities. So welcome Bhavna Palaria for present your article. This technical session will be presided by Dr. Sukumar Gupta ji, is the chairperson of the conference, and will be considered as the part of best research paper presentation after completion of the program. So welcome Bhavna Palaria for empowering of Indian women through digital education, challenges and opportunity. Are you there, ma'am? Call to Bhavna Palaria. She is joining. Wait for some moment. Now next presenter Kuldeep Kumar, registration ID ICA Club RFI 2025-174. Title is Better Determinant of Cardiovascular Endurance, a Comparative Perspective. Welcome Kuldeep Kumar ji. Just wait. Next presenter Dr. Jasmeet Kaur Ghai, Impact of Information Technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medical, engineering, education, and humanities. Please welcome, ma'am. Your station is 177. Please welcome.
Okay. Sir, a very good morning to all of you. Just a minute, I'll just share my presentation.
Samani Ansari को लगाओ.
Sir, I hope my presentation is visible, sir.
Yes, ma'am, visible. You can present your article. Hello.
A very good morning to all of you. It gives me a great pleasure to speak on a topic. This is not only close to my heart, but also the core and the rapid changes shaping our world today. The impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medicine, engineering, education, and humanities. We are living in an era where IT is not just a tool, it is a backbone of innovation, development, transformation across every sector of the society. Now, let us start with the introduction. The journey of IT began with automation, and now it has reached the powerful um, reclaims of AI, big data, machine learning, and cloud computing. And it has a redefined home. We work, we try to learn, we are researching, we are communicating, the way we think. My research basically dives deep into the impact of IT in 7 key areas. Let me take a quick tour of each of these sectors and how highlight how IT transformation is taking place. Now, starting with the commerce management, IT has revolutionized with the commerce and business landscape. So, with e-commerce and digital payments, customers can now shop globally with a click. Tools like ERP systems, SAP, and Oracle help business manage everything from the inventory to the finance in the real time. And business analytics using Power BI or Tableau, it is helping to predict the trends, personalize the services, and optimize the operations. And let's not forget the digital marketing. Thanks to Google Ads, I can say, and the CRM tools like Salesforce, business can now target and retain the customers more effectively than ever before. Coming to IT in science, in the field of science, IT enables the breakthrough that we one can imagine. That is the high performance computing. It helps basically to stimulate protein in folding for drug development. It is being used in big data analytics and cloud platform. We are using basically for doing the global research collaboration in genomics and environment studies. And by using machine learning and AI, we are basically increasing our scientific discovery by spotting the patterns and generating the new hypothesis from the massive data sets, whatever we take. Going to the next, that is in engineering, there are various tools that are basically essential for precision and safety. One tool which we can see, which is listed in the PPT, is CAD/CAM software. CAD/CAM is computer-aided designing and computer-aided manufacturing that has made design and manufacturing more accurate and cost-effective. Coming to the robotics and PLCs, they are now have been automated entire production lines nowadays, improving the productivity as well as the safety of the individuals. Going to the smart infrastructure with IoT sensors, nowadays again they enable the real-time monitoring of the bridges, real-time monitoring of roads, and the buildings are being done. Next is the software like MATLAB allows the simulation and testing before anything is being built. Just by doing this, we are reducing the waste and we are increasing the efficiency. Going back to IT in education, the education system has undergone a dramatic shift, especially during the pandemic, which we people have suffered 2 years. Platforms like Google Classroom, Moodle, and Teams, they ensured that learning continuity with physical classes were actually stopped. So LMS came into existence. LMS tracked the students' performance, enabling personalized learning path. Next is your predictive analysis helps basically the institution to identify at-risk students early and provide the support. And the tools like educational games and videos have made learning more interactive, engaging, and fun for the students. Going back to IT in humanities, IT is also enriching in humanities as it is preserving and presenting history and culture like not like before. Like digital archives allow global access to. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, your PPT is not running.
Sir, I'm sharing actually.
Ma'am, share but not running.
sir, I am at this. Now you can see, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so IT in humanities, as it talks about the culture, preserving the culture before, like digital archives are there. It allows a global access to the ancient manuscripts and historical documents. We have cultural informatics and 3D reconstructions that helps us actually to experience the heritage sites virtually. And we have NLP also, which is a natural language processing, which enables us in the depth analysis of physiological and literally texts. And the last one is our augmented and VR virtual reality. In museums, we create immersive educational experiences, bringing actually the history to the life. Next is challenges and ethics. So, of course, when we talk about challenges and ethics, ethical consideration, with a great power comes with a great responsibility. So there are 5 key challenges we must address. That is data security, privacy and security. We have digital divide. You have ethical AI. We have tech dependence and mental health, or it can be over dependence, I can say, and environmental impact. So let us talk about data security and privacy. So we must protect our sensitive information from the cyber threats. Digital divide, we must bridge the gap between those who have access to the technology and those who do not. Ethical use of AI, our algorithms, of course, they must be fair and transparent and accountable for each and every activity what an individual performs by using this technology. And tech dependence, or I can say mental health, or it is also being known as over dependence, excessive screen time and basically reliance on tech can affect the mental health and critical thinking. And the environmental impact, e-waste and energy consumption demand sustainable IT practices. So the last slide, it talks about the future outlook and future trends and conclusion. Looking at technologies like quantum computing nowadays, blockchain and augmented intelligence will take IT impact even further. But the future must be inclusive, ethical, and sustainable. The real challenge is not just advancing the technology, but it's ensuring that everyone benefits from it. So my final word for conclusion is what that information technology is not just transforming, industries, it is transforming lives. It is a breaking barrier, which is empowering the innovation and shaping a smarter, more connected world. But with this power comes to the need of wisdom, responsibility, and vision. So let us be the torch bearers of responsible innovation, and let us embrace IT not just as a tool, but it can be considered as a catalyst for inclusive progress and human development. Thank you very much. These are the references which I have taken for my paper. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. The next presenter is Alisha Mukherjee. Alisha Mukherjee, ma'am. The paper title is The Role of Cultural Background in Language Acquisition Among ESL Speakers.
Thank you so much, sir. Please allow me a moment while I share my presentation to all of you.
Yes, ma'am. Present your article.
Can you please see? Can you please confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Just one moment. Hello everyone, my name is Alisha and I have been a soft skills trainer and I have mentoring students all across the world since 7 years now. And I have met students and language ESL speakers from all across the world. They come from different walk of life, and whatever papers I present, it is basically always on language acquisition. And today I'm going to talk that how a cultural background plays role in language acquisition when it comes to ESL speakers. The abstract is it explores cultural influence on ESL acquisition, mother tongue influence, that is MTI, pronunciation, L1 to L2 transfers, which is whenever a person tries to transfer from the own mother tongue. For example, I'm a Bengali, I'm trying to transfer from Bengali to English. Then what are the challenges that a person can face? Eastern versus Western learning styles, structure versus interaction, Indian learners, blend of both styles, culture, integrated ESL teaching improves engagement and outcomes. The introduction. English is a global bridge for cultures. When we talk about English, it has always been a official language of all. It's like a coin that plays a very vital role in the entire world. English is one of the languages which is very widely used all across the world. If you talk about a country like India, even in India, being a part of a country which is so diverse, English is the only weapon that can be used. So if you're from North, if you're going to Kerala, or if you're going to any integral part of South, or maybe Assam, they might not understand Hindi that well. They will understand, yes, of course, the basics. But if you talk about pure Hindi or maybe even sentence structures, then they might not understand. There where an English plays a very vital role. Also, when we talk about official documents, a person being from the north will understand official documents in Hindi far better than a person being from there could be any part of the country. It could be Bengal, it could be South, it could be Assam. Instructional strategies should align with learners' cultural context. Experience-based learning is key in adult education. Research goals. What are the goals that this research has? Investigate how culture background influences ESL learning. Compare Eastern versus Western pedagogical styles. Analyze MTI. What is the reason that the mother tongue influence is coming? What are the syntax of the mother tongue influence? What is the flow? Pronunciation and translation challenges. Recommended culturally responsive ESL strategies. Language and culture. Language and culture are independent. Sapir-Whorf hypothesis: language shapes perception. Eastern learners prefer structured teacher-led classes. Western learner prefer discussion-based critical thinking methods. And to be very honest, I have faced myself this entire thing, that Eastern versus Western learners. When I teach the students of India, then they are more into that what is teacher going to tell us? Okay, this is something that the teacher has set the rule of. But when I have taught children from Afro-America, I have taught the Americans, then they are more practical based. And to be very honest, when it comes to children of the Western ESL culture, they understand this language in a very different format than what the Eastern children would learn. Children in the sense, I'm talking both juniors and adults. MTI and direct translation. Since a very long period of time, I have focused on MTI. In fact, the very structure, if a person speaks in English, many a times, most of the times, it helps me understand that what state the person might come from. There is always a language drag. There is always a phonetical drag. Whenever a person is speaking from Bengal, it is going to depend whether what part of Bengal it is. It is also going to depend if the person is Assamese or someone from the Seven Sisters, or someone from the north, or a Punjabi. The phonetical drag of a certain word or sentence helps me understand where the person comes from. Also, when I teach children from all across the world, again, I would like to mention adult children as well. I have seen that the changing of language to language, L1 to L2, makes a lot of mistakes, because the way we try, the way we form Hindi sentences, it is not the way we form English sentences. Or if we form Bengali sentences, it is not the same way the English sentences are formed, because these are all different languages, and the grammatical rule and other rules are very different in different languages. So there cannot be a direct translation from L1 to L2. Direct translation leads to errors from a cognitive transfer. Common ESL errors. He is going yesterday. she do not know. These are the certain ESL errors that the speakers make. And in fact, I am very close to launch my own book where it talks about common mistakes by ESL speakers. Phonological interference is cool, water. These are some certain kind of, like I said, that when you talk about phonetics, the drag of the words tell that where the person is an ESL speaker from what background. Moving on next, culturally responsive teaching. Use familiar cultural references in text. I have always recognized that when I'm trying to teach students from India and I'm giving example of their own history, I'm talking about Raja Maharajas and the Mughal emperors or anything of that sort, they tend to understand it better. They tend to understand the syntax better. But if I try to cross change it, if I'm trying to teach the Western students with Eastern reference and the Eastern students with Western reference, there always occurs a kind of glitch or in their understanding. And this is not just me; my decisions could be biased. But even if I talk about all the literature review that I have done, it speaks the same. Employ constructive analysis to highlight L1 versus L2 differences, encourage immersive input and real world English use, train teachers in SLA cultural competence and adaptive pedagogy. So when my paper gets published, I would request all the people who are actually interested in it to go there. I have always liked to use the sign language when teaching English second language speakers. I give them sign language. For example, fist goes for whatever I'm telling you can understand only. The victory sign goes for whatever I'm teaching you understand and can teach. And the open hand goes for whatever I'm explaining you can understand, edit, and can teach. Findings and discussions. Eastern learners prefer structure, memorization. Western learners favor anatomy, interaction. MTI and L1 to English translation precise in Indian ESL learners. Yet, yes, it does happen. Culturally aware ESL teaching bridges gaps. I have always seen this not with me, but also with every person I have come across who belongs from the very same subject, that culturally aware ESL teaching actually bridges gaps. To conclude, language learning is a cultural journey. Effective ESL teaching requires cultural integration. Teachers must adapt pedagogy to cultural context. Balanced East-West approaches work best in diverse ESL environments. So whenever I am trying to teach any kind of adult students, it becomes so easier for me when I give examples of both Eastern and Western. For example, I'm linking Diwali with Thanksgiving. It helps me explain it to them. When I speak a sentence or try to explain certain ESL rules, then it gets implanted in their brain very easily. I have made these methods on my own. I have asked people to apply this in their own classes and give me a feedback. And with God's grace, I've always got wonderful feedbacks. With this, I come to the end of my discussion. If there is any questions, I would really appreciate. And even if there is not, then it's completely all right. I think there is no question.
Thank you, Alicia ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
The next presenter is Om Prakash Sondia. The paper title is Space Analysis of Rectangular Specimen with a arc feature of polystyrene material experimental vs ANSYS simulation. Sondia sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm audible.
Proceed, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
are audible.
Yes, sir. It has really been pleasure and great honor to be here with you all respected members of RFI researchers, Honorable Ma'am, Honorable VC and Chairman. I am Om Prakash Sondia, Assistant Professor at IIT DAVV and Research Scholar at State University, PhD Scholar. Sir, my topic is stress analysis for rectangular specimen with arc feature of polystyrene material, experimental versus an ANSYS simulation. And these are the content belongings to this topic: introduction, methodology, calculation of stress in photoelastic material, result and discussion, conclusion, and references. So what is my topic? Basically, my topic is based on without destructing of the material, I'm taking the reading on the photoelasticity machine, and this reading is simulated by ANSYS. Whether this reading is how much deviated from the ANSYS simulation, I'm doing such kind of stuffs, and without breaking this material. The beauty of this research is that I am finding the without breaking the material, which kind of stress is developed in this specimen, and through our comparative study, we aim to unravel the complexity of the stress propagation and deformation mechanism, thereby contributing to continuous advancement of mechanics and material science. And methodology, these kind of methodology I followed here, selecting the materials, first of all, then making a template, drilling the specimen, machining the specimen, loaded the specimen, and viewing, recording the fringe patterns, calibrating the material, interpreting the fringe patterns. So this is sometimes this is obtuse process. This kind of material like polystyrene or polycarbonate, whenever we are doing the drill on the for holding the specimen in the machine, so we have to use the laser cutting. Sometimes it could be breaks, and sometimes it could be melts. So these kind of problems I faced here, but after all, I got the result. So many polymers have sufficient bifringence to serve as photoelastic specimen materials. Common polymers such as PMMA and polystyrene can be overly brittle or intolerant localized straining, making a template. If this template serves as a guide for creating many photoelastic specimens with similar shapes. This undercutting could go through roughly or half the template's thickness one side, drilling the specimen. If the specimen has holes such as those used for load application points with pins, they should be thoroughly drilled with a sharp bit and lots of coolant such as ethyl alcohol, kerosene, or water. Otherwise, undesired fringe will form around the edge for the hole. Machining the specimen. If the specimen machined from scratch, make the extremely light cuts the sharp milling cutter. Avoid overheating the complete edges. A template is utilized. Specimen shapes is rubbed out with the bandsaw using a sharp, thin bandsaw blade. Loading a specimen after making these kind of specimen by material of polystyrene or polycarbonate or any kind of polymers, we can load it on this machine, photoelasticity machine. Once the specimen has been taken from the template and completely cleaned, it can be loaded, analyzed with the polariscope. Polariscope is an optical tool used to see the fringe caused by stress in material. For efficient observation, the polariscope element must be positioned in such a way that light may propagate perpendicular to the plane of the specimen. Recording the fringe pattern, calibrating the material. This is the analytical approach what I followed here. This is the formula pertaining to our research, and we're finding the stress patterns by this formula. This formula like sigma pertain to stress or thickness of the material. What I took here, like 5 mm of fringe factor for the polystyrene. This is 8500 Newton per meter. Material used, what I material used particular for this research paper, polystyrene I used here. And this is the fringe pattern captured by the camera, which is located associated with the machine. This is the readings, 1.8 color This is the color, and 50 Newton we are getting the 3.06. This is the reading got from the polariscope machine. I took reading particular like 50 Newton, 100 Newton, 150 Newton, and 200 Newton. And this kind of colors, by the color, we can get the stress pattern and modeling and analyzing using the ANSYS software. This is the image. This is my specimen. This is the hole and holded on the holded on the machine. And this is the simulation with the ANSYS simulation. This is the readings, and yeah, this kind of graphs I plotted here by the getting the reading simulation with the ANSYS and experimental reading. Approximate, we got the similar kind of things. This is the conclusion. Photoelastic technique is quite simpler and less cumbersome for the problems of the model with the arbitrary shape as compared to that of the analytical solution mathematical equation, which are the consuming. This technique provides reliable full field values of the difference between the principal normal stress in the plane of the model. With the help of digital photoelasticity, it is quite easier and very less time consuming to capture and process the image of the fringe pattern without breaking the specimen. Photoelasticity and other analytical method gives closed from solution, which shows the technique is reliable, worth adopting for the analysis. The technique is efficient, make it an attractive option for the analysis alongside other analytical approaches such as photoelasticity, which is deliver closed form answer demonstrated independently. These are the references I used here. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who has contributed, especially my family, friends, and my mentors, Dr. Rupesh Tiwari. I would especially like to thanks to Sage University and this Eklavya University who provided me such kind of dais where I shared my research paper. Thank you all. Any question? If you have, otherwise it's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
The
sir.
next presenter is Momina Mohammed Nasruddin, Generative AI in Education and Research Opportunities, Application and Ethical Challenges. Yes, Momina madam. Mubina madam.
Good morning, sir. May I share my screen now?
Yes, ma'am. Proceed your article.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mubina Mohammed Nasruddin. My topic is Generative AI in Education and Research. Generative AI is rapidly transforming education and academic research. This presentation explores the opportunities and applications, the ethical challenges of leveraging advanced language and multimodal models in these domains. We will discuss how generative AI supports personalized learning and automates content creation and aids in scientific inquiry while also addressing critical concerns like data bias and academic integrity. Now let us understand generative AI. It is of three types. First one is content creation, then deep learning and evolving capabilities. Content creation, generative AI models create a new content like text, images, and code based on learned platforms from vast data sets. Whereas deep learning are models that utilize advanced deep learning techniques, including transformers-based architecture such as GPT and BRT. Now, evolving capabilities, generative AI has evolved significantly, demonstrating remarkable capabilities in natural language processing and scientific discovery. The key generative AI models are GPT series, Stable Diffusion, and DALL-E. then Codex and AlphaFold. Now, whereas in GPT series, models like GPT, that is the Chat GPT, and then the chatbots that we are using today, are known for advanced text generation and complex reasoning capabilities, revolutionizing how we interact with information. The stable diffusion and DALL-E, these models excel in image generation and artistic creativity, transforming ideas into visual content with unprecedented detail and style. The code is in AlphaFold, focuses on AI-driven code generation, while AlphaFold specializes in protein structure production for medicinal usages. AI generative in education, it helps in personalized learning, automated content, intelligent tutoring, and enhanced creativity. How personalized learning means it adapts tutoring system, tailor learning paths with based on individual student progress and needs. Whereas automated content, AI generates lesson plans, assessments, and study materials, significantly reducing educators' workload. Whereas intelligent tutoring means chatbots that provide real-time assistance, addressing common learning obstacles and enhancing student engagement. Enhancing creativity, AI tools help students brainstorm ideas, write essays, and explore new concepts interactively, fostering innovation. In today's generation, the students are not able to listen or they are not able to concentrate more than 20 minutes. So to engage them in the classroom, we use all these AI technologies. Now, generative AI in research, it can be AI-powered literature reviews. AI summarizes research papers, identifying key insights and trends, making literature review more efficient. Automated code and data analysis, AI models assist in coding, statistical computations, and data visualization, streamlining research workflows. Hypothesis generation, AI suggests new research directions based on existing studies and emerging trends, fostering innovation. Now, what are the challenges and limitations we face while using them? Bias and fairness. AI generated content may reflect biases present in training data, potentially reinforcing stereotypes and misinformation. Reliability concerns, AI generated materials require careful verification to ensure accuracy and prevent the spread of incorrect information. Regulatory and ethical concerns, there is a critical need for robust AI governance frameworks within academic institutions to ensure responsible deployment, because all those information given by our AIs are not always true. The ethical considerations can be AI generated authorship. Determining authorship and intellectual property rights for AI assisted research is a growing concern nowadays. Over reliance on AI, balancing AI driven learning with traditional pedagogical approaches is essential to prevent over dependency, because nowadays students, they find it difficult to think and write it on their own. They instead use these AIs and get the answer within fraction of seconds. Integrity of discoveries, ensuring AI generated insights are valid, reproducible, and free of errors is crucial for scientific integrity. Academic integrity risks, AI can facilitate plagiarism, necessitating improved deduction tools and clear policies to maintain academic standards. The future directions and opportunities, advancements in AI models, they are improved generative AI models will enhance content accuracy, customization, and overall capabilities, leading to more sophisticated applications. Whereas interdisciplinary collaborations, AI's role in cross-domain research will expand, bridging fields such as medicine, engineering, and humanities for novel discoveries more. Responsible AI policies, developing ethical AI regulations and governance frameworks will ensure fair, unbiased, and beneficial applications across academia. Finally, to conclude, generative AI is profoundly transforming education and research, offering personalized learning experiences with accelerating scientific discovery. While challenges such as bias, academic integrity, and ethical concerns persist, responsible AI integration that can mitigate these risks and maximize benefits. As generative AI continues to evolve, its potential to reshape academia remains promising, warranting further exploration and research to harness its full capabilities responsibly. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. The next presenter, Dr. Kamini Satish Patil, the impact of information technology in the field of commerce, management, science, medical, engineering, education, and humanities. So please welcome ma'am, Dr. Kamini Satish Patil ji, and present your paper.
Good morning, sir. May I share my screen? Good morning, sir. I'm audible. Good morning, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Please present your paper.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Myself, Dr. Kamini Patil. It's my pleasure today to speak to you on the topic that is not only close to my academic interest, but also immensely to the relevant today's world, that is the impact of information technology across the various fields like commerce, management, science, medical engineering, education, and the humanities. Let me begin with the stating that it is a powerful truth that everywhere the IT is involved. Information technology, if we talk about it, it is no longer just a support function, but it is also a backbone of the innovation and the progress in every sphere of the life. From streamlining supply chains to diagnosing the diseases, and from transforming classrooms to preserving cultural heritage, IT is everywhere acting as a catalyst for efficiency, connectivity, and the transformation. Coming towards the information technology in the commerce, let us first have a look at the commerce. So the rise of e-commerce platforms, like we can talk about the Amazon, Flipkart, these have shown the change, how they have changed the way we shop and the way we do the business. Information technology has enabled 24/7 global trade, digital wallets, UPI systems, and secure payment gateways. So here, everywhere we can now digitalize the things, and because of that, the global transactions with the improved security and accessibility is also there. Then talking about the information technology in the commerce, behind the scenes, we can say that the ERP software such as the SAP is involved. Yeah? And those tools, these are the tools which can reduce the human errors and increase the business efficiencies. In the management, the decision making is now powered by the data analytics, AI, and the business intelligence tools. Managers today can rely on the dashboard using the Power BI or the Tableau to focus the trends, and they make the informed strategic decisions. ERP systems unify all the departments, enhancing coordinations, which is essential in competitive market. Coming towards the next, that is information technology in the science. IT has opened new frontiers in the data analysis and the simulations, where it's climate change, whether it is a climate change modeling or genetics research or physics simulations. IT tools allow scientists to visualize, analyze, and solve the problems that were once considered too complex. In the engineering, tools like the AutoCAD tools, SolidWorks have transformed design processes The concept of Industry 4.0, which integrates the IoT, automation, smart sensors, has led to what we call intelligent manufacturing. Machines talk to each other and can analyze the data in real time. Even we can predict the failures before they occurs also. Next is information technology in the medical field. Perhaps the most emotionally impactful transactions or transformations can be seen in the medical field. Electronic health records have made the patient data accessible, manageable, which ensures the better diagnosis and the treatment planning. Also, we can talk about the telemedicine. Because of telemedicine, particularly post-COVID, has expanded the healthcare access to rural and the undeserved areas also. Information technology in the education. In education, information technology has democratized the learning. Platforms like we have the Coursera, we have the edX, Swayam, offers MOOCs and massive open online courses, making these educations accessible to everywhere with the internet connection. Today we have the smart classrooms also, Google Classrooms also, AR, VR based learning, digital libraries are also there. So which have redefined how do we teach and how do we learn. And let us not overlook the shift towards the personalized learning, where technology adapts to a student pace, learning style and strength, making education more inclusive and effective. Use of IT in the humanities. Where we can think about the IT, we do not always associate with the humanities. But today, the digital technology plays a very vital role. The rise of digital humanities enables the scholars to present ancient manuscript to analyze some historical patterns and to create interactive maps or historical maps of the historical event. We can also have the platform like Google Arts and Cultures are there, which can be used to digitize the thousands of cultural artifacts. Here are some challenges and the ethical considerations that we can talk about. So with the great power, we can say whenever we are having the great power of information technology, along with it, the great responsibility comes into the picture. We must also address the ethical considerations of IT. So issues like data privacy, cyber security, algorithmic bias needs a serious attention. The recent Digital Personal Data Protection Act is a step in the right direction for the India. Lastly, the AI, artificial intelligence, which is nothing but a powerful but must be governed ethically. These are nothing but some challenges or the ethical considerations which we can talk about. Coming towards the conclusion, I want to conclude that the information technology is not just transforming the one field, but it is interlinking all the disciplines and shaping the very structure of our modern society. If we are from empowering the small business or to solve the lives of the healthcare or enabling the groundbreaking research to preserving ancient cultures, impact of IT is deep and far-reaching and continuously evolving. So with this, I would like to end up with my presentation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone, if you want to present a paper? Dear participants, anyone?
Anyone else present your paper, please proceed.
Okay, thank you, participants, to make that conference success. Now, conference has over. Now you can leave the meeting. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, close the meeting, please.
I'm yet to present the paper.
Okay,
Yes,
sir,
your
you want to present the article?
Yes, yes.
yes, sir.
Okay,
Paper title.
Mr. Sefik, please let him allow to present the article. Yeah, Agnes,
Yes,
I
sir.
think paper number second.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can present the article.
Okay, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually, my presentation is basically goes for the literature
Sir,
review perspective.
your presentation is not showing. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, showing.
Okay. So my paper is basically for conceptual framework from the literature review perspective of factors affecting viewers' choices about OTT platform. Due to time constraint, I have kept my presentation very concise and precise. So these are the literature review that I have referred. I have almost referred 12 literature review from the perspectives of viewers' choices, but not only from the OTT's platform. I have also taken the literature for viewers' choices in terms of television, other sports channels that I have derived. I have taken the perspective from international as well as national perspectives so that I could derive the factors which are basically impacting the viewers' choices. These are the list of literature. The crux of the literature can be seen from the slide that the literature basically highlight several factors, but I have taken only few factors due to the constraint of the time that I have taken content, social trend, subscription, and accessibility are the various factors that affect viewers' choices. There are several other factors which I have not included because that will make the paper so broader and wider that I could not complete it within the time frame that I have been allotted. These are the objectives of my study to identify the factors and analyze them from the literature review perspective. Secondly, the factors I have already mentioned, the dependent factor or the variable will be the choices of viewers for OTT platform, and the dependent variable are many, but I have only taken for my conceptual framework are the major four. There are many other factors which do affect the viewers' choices, but the literature that I have referred are constrained to these factors. This is the reference and the variable from which literature I have derived the particular factor. So I have kept the whole literature as well as the factor which I derived from that. This is the overall conceptual framework. I have not taken the moderating factors effect on this because I have kept it for future reference. The findings and conclusion are there are several findings, but I have kept it concise that the content, relevance, diversity, affordability of subscription, accessibility to digital infrastructure is a major factor for viewers' choices. Like many of the mobile phones are not compatible for 4K viewing of the whatever the entertainment series or movie they are watching. So even if in the recent scenario, India versus England match was not seen as much clear on Geo Hotstar compared to the Doordarshan. So many of the people have complained that even if they are using OTT platform, the quality or the accessibility of the content is not up to the mark. So such kind of examples. Yes, sir. So future scope for this is that we can perform qualitative research. We can take the primary source of data. We can take the survey from various OTT users and the viewers and can see which factors are statistically significant for particular OTT platform. The same can be performed for future study. So moderating factors can also be taken, like demographic factors may affect, like viewers gender, viewers income do affect the viewers choices, but I have just kept it for future scope, and my whole study was from the literature review perspective. Thank you. Thank you.